back to another video of treasure hunting with Pirate. So, as I mentioned in the last video, the penny shortage finally caught up with me, and all of the banks that I frequent to pick up coins and specifically pennies have all got the memo from on high relating to this penny shortage. It's not really a shortage, it's a breakdown in circulation. It's a topic for a whole nother video, but at best I'm finding that banks, even with a business account, are giving me a total of $5 in pennies. Now, most, I won't say all, but most of the banks have been sympathetic and understanding, and all of the banks that I do pickups from don't care that I'm doing coin roll hunting. They know what I do, so they're sympathetic to the fact that they don't mind giving me boxes of pennies, but I don't want any of my tellers that I usually work with to get upset with me because they get in trouble for quote-unquote helping me out. So I'm not going to say all of the banks that I've been to, but most of them have just told me, hey, we can only give you $5, or I've told them only give me $5, be in line with your company policy, but it's going to be $5 in pennies a day. So in theory, over the course of a week in my normal travels, I could stop at these banks once a day, withdraw $5 in pennies, and over the course of about a week, I could get 50 rolls, $25 in pennies, a full box amount, and still be able to do a penny video every week or every other week. But this hit in the middle of the week. Didn't have time to do that. I've started to adjust my weekly routine. I have some pennies that I haven't searched through, not enough, unless they're all significant finds, unless they're all wheat cents or better, there's not going to be enough finds to make a whole video. So we're going to continue to do some variety on the channel. I wanted to do variety anyway. I don't want this to be solely a penny video channel. So in and amongst my travels and talking to tellers and thinking of other things that I could do, as of this recording, next weekend I'm going out of town on vacation and taking a cue from my friend who likes to withdraw $2 bills, and that's his pocket money when he goes out to vacation and he buys things with the $2 bills. I thought maybe I'll give that a shot. It'd be fun while I'm on vacation, and it gives me something to do for a video. So I already know there's a couple $2 bills in here that I'm going to keep. In talking with the teller at this particular bank and asking about the possibility of ordering $2 bills as part of something to do videos on, they said it was no problem, just give them a heads up. As long as I'm picking them up regularly and I don't leave them hanging, they'll happily order $2 bills for me. They happen to have this in their drawer, and they said, hey, there's a couple bills in here that look good, so do you want it? And I said, absolutely, I'll go through it and see. So we're going to go through these 100 bills, show off what we find. I'm also going to dig out a couple of the dollar bills or paper bills that I've already found in and amongst my normal collecting, and we'll show those off too here in a moment. We'll see in just a moment. All right, welcome back. Went through that stack of $2 bills. Did have a couple in there. I knew there'd be at least one. So before we jump too far into that though, since I don't really have a very large bill collection myself, I only have two ones that I've kind of pulled aside. Again, these are bills that I got in circulation. I did not buy them, so again, I find that to be more special. I focus on circulated currency. So I of course have items in my collection that I've purchased, but it's always fun and unique to find something in circulation and rescue it from circulation for your collection. So I'm going to show those two off real quick. The first one is just a dollar bill star note. I think it was the first star note that I found in circulation after I started really becoming interested in collecting coins and currency, so that's why it's special to me. And then there's this beauty, this silver note that I did receive in change one day. Again, it's in not perfect condition, of course. It's circulated. There's a big crease down the middle. There's a couple folds, but there's no rips. The corners are intact. It's just a really clean bill that I really, really like. I'll flip it over here for you. Just so we can see the back. Again, it's more prominent on the back. You can see some of the creases and the folds in the bill itself, but super happy with it. Super unique to find in circulation. I think it's, of course, my favorite bill that I currently have. And so let's move on to the 3 bills. Did I find 3 bills? 1, 2. I found 4 bills in that stack of $200 of 100 bills. So we'll go through those real quick. Again, first is going to be a star note. Nothing unique to the serial number. Again, I know star notes are probably far overrated and elevated beyond what their value is, but in the same kind of way, it's like finding a wheat penny in the wild. It's not really going to make you any money, but it's still just an awesome find, a cool find, a unique find. So, and I have extra holders, so I went ahead and pulled it. We'll keep it and see what we do with it. And I actually, these are all going to be the same, but I didn't put them in order, so let me just double check what order I want to put these in and show them to you. So these are all going to be red notes, and this is actually the ender to that series of 100 bills that I just went through. So that's how I knew there was something. This is what the bank teller pointed out to me as far as there being an older bill. Lint on there. Pull that off. So it's, of course, it's missing a corner, but again, it's just unique to find. It's just kind of an interesting bill itself. It's going to be a 1953 series, and I'll flip it over here for us. And not in the greatest of condition, of course. There's the obvious missing corner, but there's no stray marks to it. Something that I tend to find. I did find several bills in that stack that had the Where's George dollar bill website rubber stamp that seems to make its way through circulation every now and again. Kind of weird to put on a $2 bill. It's not even George Washington. None of those were unique bills, at least. So, but it's always frustrating to find a bill with a lot of markups to it. It's missing a corner, but again, it's just a clean bill, so we're going to hold on to it. The next one's another series 1953 red note, and you'll notice this is what I'm speaking to, the frustration. Again, it's not in the best of condition, but the writing on it just really detracts from it and ruins it. It's just kind of sad to see a bill that would have some kind of value or some kind of interest, but it's just marked up to hell. It's also, of course, missing the little bit of the corner in the upper left. Flip it over here for us. And of course, the back side is in better condition. No stray marks. Some folding to it. Again, it's not the best of condition, but that front side with those stray marks and the writing is just annoying to see. But Series 53, just like a ugly wheat penny, we'll pull it aside and hold on to it. See what we want to do with it. We're going to have one more Series 53. This is going to be the find of the stack, I think. It's got some stray writing to it, but it's minimal. It's missing the corner in the upper left once again, but it's the cleaner. It's the cleaner of the two with the writing on it. It's certainly going to be, if that first 53 series didn't have the missing corner, that would be the find of the box. But I'm going to go with this as the find of the box, the find of the stack. Look at me, I'm so used to my penny terminology. Look at the back side here. No stray marks on the back, lots of folds, lots of creases, obviously circulated. But besides the two little bits of writing on the front, it's not a bad bill for being circulated. But anyway, we're gonna go with those. We're gonna call it at that. Thank you so much for watching. Not really sure what we're gonna do next week. I'm filming this a little bit in advance. I mentioned I'm going out of town, so we're gonna see what I can squeeze in after I get back into town. The week after this video comes out, what can I get from the banks? What are the banks going to be doing in 2 weeks? Am I going to be able to hoard up enough pennies to do a penny video? Are banks even going to continue to take coins? Are they really just going to lock it down and use this as an excuse to not take coins? Because this hobby does cost banks money. It costs them money to have coins delivered to the branch to give to us. It costs them money to ship coins out to be counted and recirculated. So is this going to be a time where the banks just push back against the hobby and use it as a reason to turn us down for this business and make our hobby even more harder? I don't know. Maybe I won't even do coins the next video. Maybe I will actually finally get around to doing some of these other collectibles that I've got bouncing around here. Funko Pops, Tiki mugs, a bunch of other stuff, but we'll have to see. Anyway, that's all for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.